makes me crazy. I dream about our babies, gazing them days and contagious. You're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking. I'm taking 'cause you're my trust.
Good YouTube, it's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ.
Back in the building.
Back in effect. Back like we never left. And we are back up in this thing. I know y'all wanted us to hop back on Tom MacDonald, so here it is, y'all. As y'all can see by the thumbnail, today we're doing politically incorrect.
Politically incorrect.
Right?
That's another controversial topic. I feel like we about to be some controversy up in this song with that title.
Yeah. He definitely gonna have something to say.
Yeah.
I can definitely guarantee y'all that.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
We no time finna tell the truth too, so
yeah.
Ain't no holding back on this one, no filter.
Absolutely.
Okay?
But before we get into this video, y'all, if y'all new to this channel, welcome. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. So whenever these videos get uploaded, man, y'all gonna be the first ones to check it out.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
So yeah, we about to get into Politically Incorrect by Tom MacDonald. Appreciate the donation, man.
Let's go and get into this video, y'all.
My generation's afraid of opinions. Y'all so intolerant. They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and white, or they're black and the opposite. You get charged with harassment for hugging a woman or giving a compliment. Y'all way too sensitive yet, offended to death. Bring all the coffins in. I swear that y'all are mad at everything that don't affect your life. Hey, I swear that y'all believe that being offended just means that you're right. Hey, I swear that y'all just want to be the only ones who everyone lies. Hey, I swear if I swear at you ninnies, you probably so triggered you cry. And nobody wants to be
so triggered you cry. And it's like, and that's true. A lot of people just want to be right. They want to be in the right.
They want to be right, but I feel like a lot of people, like he said, that if it doesn't affect you, then everything is wrong. Like everything is wrong because it's not affecting you. Everything he's saying, if you give a compliment to a lady, then it's sexual harassment.
Right.
And you can't just say, you look nice today, or
right.
just in passing, you know what I mean?
It got to be looked down on, or it got to be looked the wrong way just because I'm giving you a compliment. You know what I mean? I kind of like the actual direction that he's going in this song. I like how that beat just dropped and he kind of just came in with it. Like, that's another thing I'm always kind of impressed about Tom, is like his nonchalant way of just being on the track, but he says things that are impactful though. I wonder what he gonna say today. And it's like every time we get into a Tom MacDonald song, it's like, what is he gonna say this time?
It just ties into like everything that everybody always thinks about each other, about people, about politics, about things, people, places. Like it's just not ever gonna be a resolution to anything, because people are thoughts are so convoluted with misinformation, I feel like, and there's just so many directions of right and wrong and misinterpretation and misunderstanding. And it's just like, I mean, everything he's saying though, I'm just like, it's so true. It's so true. Like there's no how do you combat that? Like
I like how I like his play on words, but not just that. I like how he draws the contrast between like opinions and fact.
Yeah.
Like he brings up all these like innuendos, but at the end of the day, I like how he kind of speaks on the facts of things.
But he said like our generation is afraid to, talk
be themselves.
Yeah, to talk and express their opinions and express the facts. And
because they're too worried about, how many likes they're going to get on a picture. Or, if they make a comment about this, if they're going to lose a couple of followers, or if they're not going to sell this many records. And at the end of the day, you selling yourself short. And at the end of the day, you selling your soul, because you too worried about these worldly things and worldly people. And at the end of the day, everybody's flawed. So, you know what I mean?
Right. It's just going to continue to create a whirlwind cycle of just confusion. All those thoughts.
People going in the wrong direction. People acting like they awake, but they really still sleep. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Hey, I swear if I swear at you ninnies, you probably so triggered you cry. And nobody wants to be real. Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. We become so ultra sensitive and hyper tolerant that honestly, honesty gonna be illegal. It's crazy y'all get so shocked and bothered from people saying things that aren't responsible. If that seems logical, y'all are weak then. If someone says retard, it ruins your weekend. And that's retarded. My hair been in braids cause it looks hella awesome. Y'all like to scream I appropriate culture, but I don't hear nothing. I'm paying homage. Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments, Googling quotes that are socially conscious. And saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar and stupid obnoxious. Always on that block.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't you just say that?
Yeah.
Did you just not say that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we just stepped on that as far as people saying they this, they that. And I like how he sat there and said that real soon honesty is going to be illegal because nobody lives in honesty no more. Like a lot of the stuff that you see, you know, whether it's on TV, media, social media, it's like everybody is a facade.
Yeah.
Or, you know, when someone puts that camera in front of your face and that microphone comes on, then you're a completely different person and you're not living in truth. But behind closed doors, we know the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like how he puts that out there. And really, he makes people sit back and think, like, what's really real and what's really important is being, you know, is getting 1 million likes and 1 million followers more important than like being your real self. You know, because at the end of the day, you got those 1 million followers by being somebody that you're not even. You know what I'm saying? You're not even 1% of that person, you know, that you portray to be.
Yeah.
And I like how Tom, at the end of the day, he's just an open book. Like, man, this is who I am. You know, take it or leave it, like it or love it. You know, love me or hate me. And I just like how he kind of just goes into, you know, just keeps, he just delivers his truth. And I like how he delivers his truth in his music.
Yeah, I agree.
Saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar and stupid obnoxious. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me. Happy Halloween for one.
I like that chorus.
I do too. And people, I think people misconstrue Tom's artistry and his work and what he puts out in terms of his music. I feel like people look for people to be great rap artists or great rappers, if you will, with these triple timing and double timing and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like sometimes the simple stuff is what speaks the most.
Hell yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, you do.
Just because of what he's saying is, I mean, there's just no, you can't put any qualms to what he's saying to say that what he's saying is the truth. Yeah. I mean, I feel like people are obsessed with those things like social media and just the politics and being misinformed. And it's like, man, you almost don't even know how to live in your truth because the way that social media is set up is almost like for you to put out, you only put out what people are supposed to see. But then it's like once you start putting out those same images and the same reflections of things that aren't really who you are. Everything
isn't always what it seems to be, kind of like what he's saying. And it's like people portray certain things and certain images, but at the end of the day, like we said, that's not who they really are.
No.
And again, I think more than most artists, I'm not even going to sit here and say hip hop or what genre or anything like that. I think more than most artists, I think Tom is more of an honest artist than most artists that are out there right now.
Yeah, I feel like, and that's kind of where I was going with that, is that I feel like people don't like him because he's speaking so like so truthful. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what he could say that would alter your thoughts or how you feel about what he is saying. Because even if it's not you and you feel like you living in your whole truth, then what about your mama? What about your cousin, your brother, your sister, your auntie? Do they? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not going to be far away that you see people who are not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And that's just the reality of it. That's just what life almost has become. It has evolved into that. And I'm just like, Tom is like, I don't want the drama. I don't want none of that. Yeah. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just going to just tell you how it is.
I'm speaking facts and I'm calling it how I see it from my eyes. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know, you can't piss on my head and say it's raining. Or, you know, I can't walk outside and the sky blue, but you're telling me it's purple. Like I know what these things are.
Yeah.
I know the truth. I know my truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, at the end of the day, y'all, like I say all the time, like I just appreciate what he be saying. You know what I mean?
I do too, and I appreciate the music that he puts out for people to just hear and listen to. I don't feel like, because I see these comments all the time. It's like he's garbage, he's trash, he's not, this white rapper, and I'm just like, honestly, STFU. Is how I feel about that. You know what I mean? Because if you listen to what this man is saying, it's like, I don't care what country you in. I don't care where you at in the world. He's talking to everybody, and everybody should feel some type of way about what he's saying, because it's truth. It's relatable to everybody on every level of whoever you are.
Yeah. I don't think anybody can say these types of things to continue to keep trying to create a buzz that long. At some point, y'all, you got to just go ahead and say this is who he is. Yeah. It is what it is.
But if your music doesn't speak a message to you, then you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's just anybody. If you don't get a message out of people's song, I'm just like, it doesn't serve a purpose.
Yeah.
If there's nothing that you can get out of it to learn from it, to understand something better, to feel a certain type of way, and if there's nothing that you get out of that, then what are you listening for?
And a lot of these artists, the only thing that they cooking up is a good meal, but when you sit down and get your plate, the food looks good, but when you taste it, it tastes like shit. So, yeah, here we go.
Forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me. Happy Halloween. For one evening only, you wear what you want. Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. Hey, I'd say Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone. If religious freedom's such a dire issue, why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them make you regret that you talked. Don't let them tell you that nice is the law, trying to make you all righter when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know what hurt you, but you're super mad. Trust, we heard you. You a pawn in a broken system. Are you triggered much? You been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame the road conditions. And your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared of choices, but you pro decision. So you march a lot, but never go the distance. Yelling way too loud until no one listens. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck.
I bet y'all hate that y'all stuck with me.
With me.
That's why they with me.
I like the switch up on the song. I like
this beat.
Yeah, like this is like a completely different song, and I think this beat is tailor made for this type of song, for him to say what he's trying to say. Yeah. Because it's not a fast beat. It's not a beat with a lot of intricate sounds with a lot of things going on in it. It's just a simplistic song or a simplistic beat where he can kind of just say what he got to say. It's more of a song where you can just really sit back and be able to hear what he's trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Because it's really a message in this song. I think a lot of things are misunderstood, and I think a lot of things are the way that they are just because people aren't really searching for understanding. You're not really searching for true understanding. You too worried about your own agenda rather than worrying about what the real truth is and living in that.
Yeah.
And I like how Tom says what he says. He's like, you stuck with me. Like, I'm going to keep doing this forever. So like I said, man, I like his confidence in everything that he's saying in his song because, man, he just exudes confidence every time I hear him rap because it's like a effort attitude. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Remember, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me. You look like the devil. You sound like some Christians. You just want a medal for asking permission. You just want a pat on the back in addition to being so tolerant. Fine, I admit it. You're nicer, you're better, you're righter, you're brilliant. Most sensitive creatures in all of existence. My freedom of thought should be censored with prison. The world would be better if we weren't so different. Always on that blah, blah.
The world would be different. The world would be different. Wait, the world would be better if we weren't so much different. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of people think that the world would be such a better place if we all weren't so much different. And I think
they create us to make us feel like we're all different from each other.
Right.
That's part of the problem we have now.
And that's how people think is because of their psychology on what the world is. Because at the end of the day, it's that simple. as far as what you just said, and you stopped the video right there, is that the world would be a better place if we were all more alike. And at the end of the day, we are a whole lot more alike. We're a lot more alike than people really think that we are.
Yeah. But we're made to think that we're very, very different. Very different on multiple aspects of it.
Period.
So, yeah.
Period.
Let's continue.
Better if we weren't so different. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me.
Yeah.
I like how you said it, you know, in the chorus too. He's like, he not afraid.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. That goes back to, like, you know, the confidence that I see in Tom every time he gets on a song, you know, whether it's a diss track where he dissing Mac Lethal, man, he just exudes so much confidence and sureness in himself, his ability, you know, as far as what he got going on, like his image. Like I really fuck with Tom because at the end of the day, I fuck with the real.
People,
you know what I mean?
Like, it's easy to judge people on so many different aspects. I feel like that's the main reason why people don't speak out about things. And to keep it all the way real, I feel like it's been created to like create so much discomfort around people discussing truth, whatever that truth is, whether it be race, whether it be religion, whether it be, you know, your creed, your sexuality. Like, there's so many different things. Like, I just feel like when people are so afraid to speak their truth because of what other people are going to say, what other people are going to do, what people are going to judge them for. And it's just like, it's almost easier not to say anything and just go along with the bullshit than it is for people to speak real. Like, be all the way real. Say your real feelings. Say what you really think. And this is a perfect example, even for myself. I feel like I had a hard time with that when we did racism.
Yeah, but Adam Calhoun.
Yeah, because I felt like whatever I said was going to be wrong. It was going to be right to somebody, but wrong to so many others. And I just felt like, even in my head, like my conflict was like, I don't want to say nothing because I'm just like, I would just rather hey, he said it in the song. But even to say that, I'm saying, I feel like it's something that everybody has to practice on being and doing and living in, because it's been so created to cause so much conflict. And I'm just like, why is it so discomforting to talk about, you know, race in front of people who aren't the same race as you? Like, I feel like that should be an open conversation because it's real. You know what I mean? Same thing with, you know, sexuality or gender or, you know, whatever that, you know, substantial situation might be in the circumstance given. But I feel like it's still something that is a struggle for a lot of people. If you had an open conversation about race in general with just a group of people and they talked about this on a regular basis, it wouldn't be uncomfortable for you to just have those conversations or just open conversations and just have an open dialogue with people who aren't like you. It's same thing with sexuality, same thing with religion. I just feel like it's not discussed enough because everybody's been almost taught to close it off as if it's non-existing, like it's not a thing. So
they try to close it off to where you know we can't talk about it around these people. We'll only talk about it in the comfort of our home.
Right.
And at the end of the day, y'all, like, come on.
But that forces people to live untruthfully.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you have an issue with, you know, somebody of a different race, say it. Like, ain't no reason for you to walk around and be fake about it. You know what I mean? Like, say how you really feel about it and why. Like, because then people will be like, oh shit, like, he don't fuck with them. He don't like them.
At the end of the day, y'all, I'd rather be politically incorrect than correct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with Tom on that one. Be true to yourselves, live in truth.
Yeah.
And you won't have to worry about, being a person that gets caught in their contradiction.
You start having to live untruthfully. You got to keep living untruthfully, because you got to keep covering for the last untruth.
Yeah.
And to keep living. You know what I mean? And it's like you find yourself living a fake life. You fake.
At the end of the day,
call it for what it is. If you don't like people, don't fake like you like them, because then you got to keep faking like you like them, and then you got to do stuff that makes you look like you fake like you like them, and really you don't. And it's like you just living fake because you just won't say how you really feel about something. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody told you, I love you. And we'll see y'all in the next video, y'all.
And if nobody told you, I love you. And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
They love me more. Bye.
Your body, boy, I'm addicted.